Hey bunnies, welcome to another Naked Sunday video. Before we begin, go ahead and grab yourself a drink. What I'm drinking is water. Pause this video if you need to. Go ahead and grab yourself a drink, come back, and let's talk. So for today's video, we are going to rally back to a topic that I covered, I want to say a few months ago, where I was talking about talking phase, dating phase, and exclusive phase, right? And I got so much feedback. I got so many questions on Instagram, to be exact. And I want to say, especially just because I've kind of been pushing this point of not skipping each phase throughout your relationships. Do not skip the talking, the dating. Don't just jump into being exclusive with this person. Talking does not equal sex. Dating does not equal sex. So you can talk to and date as many people as you like once you're keeping an open dialogue between these people, letting them know that, hey, I am talking to 3 other people. I am dating 3 other people if it comes up to that. Right? If the person is saying to you that they're exclusive to you, please let them know that you're not exclusive to them so that they can decide if they want to stay or if they want to move on. Okay? Now that that is out of the way, let us continue. Now, what really urged me to regroup and come back again with this video, and I feel like I'm going to touch on each topic in separate videos, is that based on all the things that I've been posting and sharing on Instagram, oh my gosh, I'm winded. I did get a DM from one of my IG homies, because we've never met in person, but we've been friends on Instagram for like ever. She says to me that she does not like the talking phase. Let me see if I can find that DM. Hold on. So I posted a video where this guy has been on a bunch of dates with this girl, and they're about to do like skydiving or something. He shows up with a bunch of roses and he says, will you be my girlfriend? And she's like, yo, I only think of you as a friend. And the caption was, 1,000 dates and you still didn't know you were her friend.
We've been on like 1,000 dates now, and I was wondering if you would like to be my girlfriend.
Brandon, you're like a brother to me. I'm sure you'll find someone now.
Okay, and what my caption to the post was, and this is why you don't skip the talking phase, it should have been spoken about whether or not she was even looking for a romantic relationship and if she was interested in you in that way. That way you can avoid heartbreak and focus on relationships that can actually mature into something more. If they had an actual talking phase and him not just assuming that they were now dating, he could have avoided all of this and put that energy and time with somebody else. Because this little date right here, where he's like giving her flowers and he's about to jump out of the plane or whatever the case is, that is very, very romantic. That's an amazing way. Like, and I know so many girls who would love that. And I bet they've not even had sex. If she's saying, yo, you're just the homie, okay? So in the talking phase, is where you decide, okay, are you looking for a serious relationship? Are you just trying to have fun? Are you just looking for friendship? Do you see me in that way? These are things that you begin to discuss. You don't jump into sex. You don't jump into, okay, me and you are exclusive, whatever the case is. All right? All right. And that was March 23rd, a week ago. So she responded to that and said, I gotta go back and watch that video you made. That's the one with the dating, talking, exclusive. Because I don't believe in the talking stage either. So I'm like, girl, so what do you do? Just jump in head first? She says, I personally feel like if you want to get to know me and you're serious, take me out right off the bat. No. By the time the 3rd date comes, we should know if we want to be exclusive. Okay, but you still have to talk. If you don't, bye. I'm tired of being, okay, we're skipping that part. No, let's not skip it. I'm tired of being a single mom and playing I need a husband, LOL. Completely understand. So I responded, girl, no. was such a long message. People are psychotic. Talk to multiple people and get the a-holes out of the way so you don't waste your time. Date multiple people to make sure you actually connect, and then be exclusive with your choice. You can go on dating apps, you can go to nice bars, you can go to art events, whatever it is that you're into to meet the kind of people you want to meet. She responds, the apps don't work for me. I swipe on the wrong people and go out with the wrong people. How would you have time to talk to and date multiple people? And me personally, if a man is texting and calling me without asking me out, I kind of assume they are broke and homeless. No. Texting and calling constantly without asking me out, that's what she meant, right? Okay. To which I said the crazy laughing emoji. Okay. The talking phase, and I'm not going to stop repeating because I put my cup down. The talking phase is essential. The talking phase, I feel like, should go on for a minimum of 1 week before you go on a date. And I'm talking from Sunday to Sunday, okay? On the 7th day is when you should start preparing for a date. You need to talk to people and find out their true intentions with you and with their life. There was a whole thread that I read today on Twitter that blew my entire mind, where girls would exchange numbers today, and then by tomorrow he's sending naked pictures and talking about he wants to suck whatever and lick whatever and do this and break backs and whatever the case is. And it's like, if you did not have that talking phase, you wouldn't have known all of these things about him. You wouldn't know that all he wanted was sex from you. You need to talk. It is essential. There's a post going around that says, and I'm pretty sure it's like a joke or whatever, could also not be a joke too, where it says, I don't believe in the talking phase. Let's go on a trip right now. We can talk there. And there's another one that says, I don't believe in the talking. I hate the talking phase because I don't care about how you slept. Something like that. Let's just be exclusive. That makes no sense. How are you going to be exclusive with someone who you do not care about? Asking someone how they slept, how their day was, how was work, that's caring for the person. How are you going to be with someone that you don't care for? You don't care about their life and what they're going through, what they've been through. You need to talk. How do you know this is not like a Hotep type of person who every day it's grand rising queen? Nothing wrong with that. If you like it, I love it for you. But me personally, I would find that annoying. Every day grand rising. Listen to me. Do not skip the talking phase. At least a week of talking before going on a date. At least. And thinking that somebody is broke or homeless because they constantly want to talk to you is crazy to me. What if they're putting up their own boundaries for themselves, their own personal walls, to make sure that you're not psychotic, to make sure that you're not toxic, to make sure that you have dealt with your own mental issues, your own childhood traumas, your own ex-relationship traumas? How do they know you didn't come out of relationship last week? It's the talking phase is what's going to weed out all the wrong ones, all the bad ones, all the slim pickings, so that you don't waste your time going on a date with these people. One date, oh my gosh. So last week I mentioned Dear Dream. We know that page, we love that page. Dear Dream is a Jamaican gossip website. That's like my Bible, all right? On that page, they posted a question: what's the most important question to ask on a first date? And all the comments were like, one person said, are you vaccinated? One person said, would anybody else be upset if they knew you were out with me right now? How many girlfriends do you have? How many kids do you have? Are you married? Are you seeing someone? And I'm like, These are things you should have asked before coming on the date. These are questions you should have asked in the talking phase. If you asked these questions within that first week of talking to this person, you would have known if they have kids. You would have known if they're married. You would have known if they're dating someone, seeing someone, talking to someone else who would be upset if they knew you two were outright no. This is why the talking phase is so important. Get these things out of the way from the beginning, right? So that when you do go on the dates, when you're supposed to be enjoying yourself, when you're supposed to be laughing and making sure that there is a connection in person, when you're let me save all of this for that video, all right? The talking phase, you get all of this out. Like I said earlier, there was a whole thread of women posting screenshots of text messages where men were just, like, I don't even want to read it. I'm going to read it for you. Because there's a page that reposted it on Instagram. See here? It's still in my search. It's still in my search bar. So let me show you the initial post, right? The name of the tweeter is The Annihilator. And she says, her caption is, "This is why I don't talk to new N-words, cause what?" So apparently they're having a conversation and he says, "Copy, what are you doing?" She says, "In class right now, how about you?" He responds, "Copy, taking a shower, just realized my D is really big." What? Right then and there, that is where you block that person. That is where you stop talking to that person. Because in the talking phase, unless you've met in a situation where the topic was based around sex and you're continuing that type of rapport with each other, this is way too soon to be saying stuff like that. We do not know each other like that, sir. It's not okay for you to say these things. And that's how you quickly get blocked, right? If you're just looking for someone to have sex with, that's one thing. You make your intentions known. If they decline, then you move on. There are people you can go to and pay for stuff like that, but do not go to anyone's daughter and propose anything like that to them. All right. I guess this is what she's talking about, where she don't like it. But if you skip conversations like this, you won't know how much of a piece of trash they are, right? Like, you want to have conversations in the talking phase, and I'm talking about in this same week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, max 4 weeks. Do not go past 4 weeks without going on a date. 4 weeks is the max. Okay? Okay. All right. Yeah, because the 4 weeks, you're pushing it now. Like, we need to go outside. I would say, like I said, on the 7th day, that's when you should be asking her to go to a picnic or to dinner or something. And here is another reason why the talking phase is so important. If you two are spending all this time talking day in, day out, morning, noon, and night, he or she will know the type of person you are to give you the type of date that you desire. Okay? Maybe you are a sports bar type of girl. Maybe you are a picnic type of girl. Maybe you love movies. You want to go see a movie. Maybe you have a super busy schedule and the most you can do is a coffee or a breakfast date. Those are very cute. Breakfast dates. I love breakfast food. During the talking phase, that's the perfect way to figure out where things are going to go. Okay? Okay. Now, as far as swiping on the wrong people on the apps, what can I say about that now? I would say make sure that your profile is up to par. First of all, make sure that it reads the way that you want it to read. Make sure that it reads the way that if you were supposed to see yourself on the app, would you be impressed? Would you want to date them? Okay? Okay. Also, make sure that, I guess, the filters, that's a thing, right? Make sure that you're dating, the filters that you're putting, like seeking whatever. Be very specific with it so that you're matched up with those type of people. If you're serious about dating, what's that one called? Match.com? Is that the one where they generate matches for you? So it's not like endless swiping. You have those. If you're going on Tinder and Bumble, Tinder Swindler, no, what was it? Tinder Swindler? If you're going on Tinder, if you're going on Bumble, if you're going on all these quick pick dating sites, you're going to end up getting a lot of bad apples, right? Right. So I would recommend going for the ones that you have to put like $5, $6, $7, $8, $9, $10 to get into, because those men are looking for something more serious, something probably outside of them city or something within their city that they didn't know existed. That's what I would recommend. As far as going out and meeting someone, again, it depends on where you're going. Go to higher end restaurants. Go to higher end bars. Do not go to parties and clubs expecting to meet a high caliber man. If you happen to find one there, it's going to be one and few and far in between, because men of those standards are hardly going to be there. And if they are there, they're looking to have fun, not to date and marry and all these things. If it happens, it happens. Good for you. What I recommend when it comes to dating or talking or trying to talk to someone, have fun with it. Do not take it so serious. Do not get into your head with it. I met my husband on Twitter. We've been together now for 11 years. We were just tweeting and liking each other's posts and laughing at things, and then he sent me his number and we started talking. It as simple as that. Neither one of us was looking for anything serious, and then it just happened. So I think this video is long enough. If you have any additional questions, leave them in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, peace sign and kissy face. Bye.